All right, so let's talk about the AB equals CD, equal measured harmonic move, one of the most reliable reversal patterns in all of trading. A lot of traders are looking for these harmonic moves, these important levels, and looking for bearish price action or bullish price action if you're looking at a bullish AB equals CD, okay? It's an equal measured move where you're going to take one trend line, and that's your AB line, and you're going to try to replicate that in an equal measurement and your CD line and look for a level of resistance. And the more Fibonacci confluence, and if you can line it up with other Fibonacci levels, with other resistance levels, with RSI oversold, with maybe EMA resistance levels and other technical indicators for more confluence, which just means having more indicators giving you the same signal, then the better, right? Because it's a reversal signal. So again, if you can find other indicators giving you more confluence, you can feel more confident in your strategy. So this is how we look for an ABCD move. It's it's a 4-point move, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you see any kind of move where it might seem like one impulse move is similar in length to another, you can start to anticipate or plan for an AB equals CD move. So what we're going to do is grab our trend line tool right here and draw out the first move, right? From swing low to swing high, right here, right? And that's our AB. So I'm going to go ahead and label that for you right there with A. We're going to throw B right here. Then we have a retracement, right? We have a retracement and we look for, we're bullish, right? Because we just did an impulse move. That's what we're measuring. We've already retraced and we're already moving up. So it's around maybe when this green candle here, when you're making new highs and you see that you're on the way, continuing the bullish trend of higher highs and higher lows, that you maybe start to anticipate and plan for an ABCD completion, okay? But before that happens, you had a retracement, and just to show you guys where we've retraced to, let's go ahead and grab our Fibonacci retracement from swing low to swing high, which is from A to B. You see we didn't quite make it to the 618, but we did probably make it to the 50% retracement, and you can see right there we tapped it beautifully on the dot, printed an inside bar green candle, and we were bullish ever since we found a bottom there. So the next thing we're going to do for our ABCD is just grab our trend line, click Command C, Command V, clone it, copy it, and we're going to move it right here, right there, right? It starts, this is your C point, the point after the retracement, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put C, and we're going to go ahead and put the point completion at the end of the line, right? So AB equals CD. The line is equal because we copied and pasted it. We had a retracement, and this is a reversal signal. And as you can see, price did find sellers here and reverse. You can tell by all the upper wicks. But now let's talk a little bit more about how we interpret this and what kind of measurements we look for in an AB equals CD. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our BC projection, they call it, and what it actually is a Fibonacci inversion from C to B. It's your BC projection. So for a Fibonacci inversion, you're going to grab this tool right here, the Fib extension, and you're going to go backwards from C. You're going to click once, B, click again, and come back, C, click again. It's a 3-click move. Let me just double click here because this is not a 1618, this is a 2.0 Fibonacci extension, and you can see right there the 2.0 level, let me move it so you can see it, is right where our line completes. And the reason I want to show you this is for the symmetry of the move. You have kind of your reciprocal ratios, the values you look for, and since we retraced 50%, right, and this move is the same length as this first move, it's the same length. Think about it, if we came halfway and that's where we started, then we need to finish at 2.0 extension of the BC leg, right? Because this is half the height, so that times 2 is where we're finishing. And these are the ratios you look for just to kind of confirm your ABCD symmetry, okay? Let me show you guys a quick ratio chart. I believe we have it here in the pins right here. AB equals CD, reciprocal ratios, okay? So shout out to Scott Carney again. This is from the book Harmonic Trading. And so as you can see here, our C point retracement was a 50% Fibonacci retracement, and our BC projection was a 2.0, so that's the perfect reciprocal ratio. These are just a guide to where your BC projection should be if this is your C point retracement. And of course, for an ABCD, your C point retracement has to land on any of the Fibonacci numbers, right? So it can be a 382, a 5, a 618, a 786, or an 886. It cannot be past it, and each one of those has a reciprocal ratio for the BC projection, right? You can see for 886 retracement, the BC projection is only 113, and that makes sense because the 86 or plus 13 is 1 full 1, right? And so if you're starting that deep, that makes sense, right? If this line here started at an 886, it would be it's the 113, which I don't even have on here because it's a very infrequent used fib ratio, but I will throw it on here for you guys. 1.13, and you can see we complete there. Okay, so 113, we're going to leave our 2, we're going to start where we started, we're going to get rid of our Fibonacci numbers that we're not using, as always, to keep a clean chart. And we're going to talk about the next one. So that's the BC projection. That's your guide for the symmetry to look for. Okay. The next number we look for is the standard AB Fibonacci extension. And this time we're going to click on A, drag it, click on B, and come back to where we started, click on A. Okay. That's a Fibonacci extension. We're looking at Fibonacci harmonic numbers as an extension of the AB move. And, you know, clearly it's not a 2.0, but we're going to look for the golden ratio, which is a 1618. And look at that. We got a perfect 1618 extension, and that measured the top of this move where we found the most sellers. We got all these wicks, as you can see. And, you know, this is a pretty textbook AB equals CD pattern. We have our symmetry, our 50% C point retracement, resulted in a perfect CB projection 2.0. We have our AB 1618 extension right there. And for more confluence, we can throw on our 1414, which is another very, very important number. And look how it lines up on the perfect level as our D point completion. So it's just beautiful. You know, your stop losses can be above 1618 if you're shorting this thing. But again, you know, this is bullish overall. But of course, this was just to show how a perfect ABC found sellers here at D point completion, and we did, you know, pull back about 17% there before we continued upwards. Okay, so we found sellers because it's a perfect ABCD move, but we are making higher highs and higher lows, so the trend remains bullish. Okay, so to review, equal measured move is the minimum completion you need. You need the equal measured AB equals CD to complete. And then you look for your AB extension symmetry, AB extension confluence with your Fibonacci numbers. In this case, we have a 1414 perfect confluence, and we have a 1618 that held price here. We found a lot of sellers there as well. Okay.